But before I share something, I would like to congratulate the association and Mr. Dua. Many congratulations and best wishes for all your future endeavors and upcoming events. I think in order to be human enough, we first should uplift ourselves inside. That is a priority. If you can't touch upon your own heart and soul, I don't think you can touch another human being. That's the basis of being human enough or being humanly aware. So if we are aware ourselves, we become more compassionate, and once that compassion comes, we get more patience, tolerance and that understanding, so that the dedication to work for another comes. So unless the dedication is missing, we can't work for any cause. And I think this All India Human Rights Association is really doing a great job, and I hope they keep living up to it and going up on it. And last but not the least, I would like to just add in that nobody here in India, whereas on global platforms, people are really concerned about the female ratio coming down in all over, not only in certain states but all over India. So I would like people to talk more about it and make others aware and work for it, because it's a very serious matter. Infanticides, female feticides are going on. So I would like people to come forward and take this cause in a very serious and dedicated manner, and please work for it, because I don't think it's ever possible for only men to be on the globe and all by themselves do something. So let's be human enough and touch upon each other as much as we can and relate to as much humanity as we possibly can. All the best. Thank you so much. I'm honored to be on this platform. Thank you.
I entered politics when I was very young age, 15, 16 years. Just after school, I entered politics. And only my aim was to change the mindset of the people. Even at that time, I used to go from one corner to another corner of my country to know it properly. All my people mindset, even later on I talked to many prime ministers, I behaved with many ministers, even the royal family, and it was very good to say the king who was massacred, his family, they were very good to me. But I belong to the Communist Party. All their collective psychology is that our country is cursed. So they see no faith in the country, no faith at all. If something comes, problem comes, they switch to some option. This will never happen. Our country will never bloom. Even many times in the royal audience, King Birendra used to say, our country will never bloom, no, say, future. That was his verdict. But I always thought, once I will come to the position, I'll make a change. And quite that mindset. I did very small things in Kathmandu, like road widening, making ponds, recreating some, say, parks, very small things. But it made a difference, very big difference. My father once died. Next morning, I went to close the whole street. They saw me in the street. There were, say, chantings, banners, stone throwing, and I was fighting in the street because I had to change the mindset. Today, every people they say something is happening in the world. not only in Kathmandu. If you come to Kathmandu, you see changes everywhere. And nobody talk about that curse anymore. It was a curse from, like you call, Sati Devi. So, king, his family, rulers, everybody, politicians, they thought we are cursed. But that story has ended. Now, my slogan was humanity through development. Because in our society also there are many, as in India we have untouchables, scheduled class, this, that. This story was like 15 years ago it was there. But now people don't see, don't hear that word. Because even in that scheduled class area, untouchables, in my tenure, I brought so many development. No, roads are widened, houses are demolished, made parks, and that is now the place of happenings. I did very little things. I claim I changed the mindset of the people very slowly. And now people even the minister used to say, if you go to meeting, it runs after 2 hours. No, I generally go in the time, but it doesn't go. And if I ask when the meeting is going to, they say, this is Nepali time, we are cursed. This is how they say, we are cursed, we are doomed. So this is Nepali time. But now Nepali time means on the time, right time. So I did little things. I think this is honor your father. Thank you.
ओम शांति। सम्माननीय दुआ साहब और सभी भाई बहनें, आप लोगों को देखकर ऐसे कार्य में कदम बढ़ाते हुए पाकर बहुत हर्ष हो रहा है। और इंटरनेशनल मदर्स लैंग्वेज डे पर जो दुआ साहब ने आयोजन किया है, मदर शब्द ही सेवा भावना का प्रतीक है। आप जानते हैं भगवान को भी याद करते हैं, सबसे पहले कहते हैं तुम ही हो माता, पिता तुम ही हो। और भारत की संस्कृति भी रही है माताओं को सदा आगे रखना, इसलिए भारत सर्वमहान था। आज भी देखिए हमारे यहाँ कहते हैं लक्ष्मी तब नारायण, राधे तब श्याम। यहाँ वंदे मातरम का गायन है। भारत को भारत माता कहते हैं। दुनिया में किसी भी देश को चीन माता, अमेरिका माता, पाकिस्तान माता, जापान माता नहीं कहते। मीन्स इस भूमि पर माता की तरह सेवा भावना का सदा भाव बना रहा है। आज इस मदर डे पर उन्होंने आयोजन करके हमको ये लेसन दिया है कि सबके अंदर मातृत्व भाव जागृत हो। जैसे परमात्मा माता के रूप में आकर धरा पर सेवा करता है, उसी तरह हम आत्माएं भी सेवा भावना से सारी मानवता में ऐसी जागृति लाएं जिससे उनके अंदर मूल्य निष्ठता आ जाए, उनके अंदर बुराइयां मिट जाएं और दुनिया स्वर्ग बन जाए, सभी की दुख शांति मिट जाए। तो ऐसे ह्यूमन राइट्स के द्वारा जो मैसेज जा रहा है और सबको सेलिब्रेशन मिल रहा है, सबकी परेशानियों को दूर किया जा रहा है, ये बहुत अच्छा कार्य है। और मैं चाहूँगा कि ये दिन दूना रात चौगुना बढ़ता जाए और दुआ साहब दिनों दिन प्रोन्नति करते जाएं। इनकी ऑफिस भी यहाँ तो दिल्ली में हमारे यहाँ है ही है, दिल्ली में हमारी ब्रांचेज, इनकी ब्रांचेज हैं। यूनो में भी इनको कार्यालय जो मिला है, ब्रह्मा कुमारी का जो यूनो में कार्यालय है उसके पास ही मिला हुआ है।